For a long time, I believed tired eyes were simply a normal part of modern life. After hours in front of screens, long days reading, or focusing on small details, it seemed almost inevitable that the eyes would eventually feel heavy. But the more I listened to people talk about their daily experiences, the more I realized something deeper was happening. Many people weren't just occasionally tired. They were living with eyes that felt strained almost all the time. Blurred vision by the evening, dryness after a few hours of work, headaches that appeared after reading, and a strange sensation of pressure around the eyes that never seemed to fully disappear. That realization led me to begin asking a simple but powerful question. Why do so many people feel like their eyes are exhausted every single day, even when they sleep well and try to take breaks? During that search for answers, I started paying close attention to the explanations of Dr. Ethan Walker, a specialist who studies the relationship between nutrition, lifestyle, and visual health. What caught my attention was not only his scientific perspective, but the calm way he explained something that affects millions of people without them realizing it. According to Dr. Ethan Walker, what many people call tired eyes is often the result of accumulated visual stress, something the modern world has dramatically increased. As I explored this topic more deeply, I began to notice how common the symptoms really are. Burning eyes at the end of the day, difficulty focusing on text after long periods of work, temporary blurred vision when looking away from a screen, sensitivity to light, even headaches that appear without an obvious reason. These symptoms are often grouped under a term many people have heard before, but rarely understand completely: eye fatigue. Eye fatigue doesn't always appear suddenly. It often builds slowly. It begins with subtle discomfort that most people ignore. But over time, those small signals can start to interfere with concentration, productivity, and even confidence in daily activities. I thought about people who spend hours working on computers, students studying late at night, and professionals who rely on precise vision to perform their jobs. For them, the eyes are not just another part of the body. They are essential tools. What fascinated me most was learning that eye fatigue isn't caused by only one factor. According to Dr. Ethan Walker, it's usually the result of several conditions working together. One of the most common is prolonged exposure to digital screens. When we focus on a screen for long periods, our blink rate naturally drops. We blink less without realizing it, which reduces the natural lubrication that protects the surface of the eye. Over time, this leads to dryness, irritation, and the heavy sensation many people describe. But screens are only part of the story. Another factor researchers often discuss is oxidative stress. Our eyes are constantly exposed to light, environmental stress, and intense metabolic activity. Inside the retina, cells work continuously to convert light into signals that the brain can interpret. This process is remarkable, but it also means that retinal cells are vulnerable to damage if they are not properly supported. As I continued studying the subject, I started seeing why Dr. Ethan Walker often emphasizes nutrition as a crucial piece of the puzzle. The eyes rely on specific nutrients to maintain their structure and function. Without those nutrients, the natural defense systems of the eye may struggle to keep up with the demands placed on them every day. Before going further, I want to mention something that may help those who want to explore this topic more deeply. For those who want to better understand how to improve vision, reduce blurred sight, and discover habits that help protect eye health over time, we left a complete guide in the first link in the description. It expands naturally on everything we are discussing here. I say this not as a sales pitch, but as a continuation of the learning journey many people begin after discovering how much their daily habits influence their vision. Returning to the investigation, I realized that scientists often talk about eye fatigue not only as a mechanical issue, but also as a biological one. When retinal cells are exposed to continuous stress, they require protection. This is where antioxidants and essential nutrients come into the conversation. One of the nutrients frequently discussed in eye health research is lutein. Lutein is a carotenoid that accumulates in the retina and helps filter high-energy blue light. Many researchers describe it as a natural protective shield for the eyes. Alongside lutein is another carotenoid called zeaxanthin, which works together with lutein to protect the macula, the part of the retina responsible for sharp central vision. Then there is vitamin A, which plays a fundamental role in the visual cycle. It helps the eye convert light into electrical signals that the brain interprets as images. Without adequate vitamin A, vision, especially in low-light environments, can become compromised. Vitamin C and vitamin E also appear frequently in studies related to ocular health. These vitamins act as antioxidants, helping protect cells from oxidative damage. Zinc, another essential mineral, contributes to many enzymatic processes involved in retinal metabolism and supports the transport of vitamin A within the body. One element that surprised me during this exploration was the importance of omega-3 fatty acids. These healthy fats are associated with improved tear production and eye surface lubrication. In many cases of eye fatigue, dryness plays a major role, and omega-3s can help support the natural moisture balance of the eye. Listening to Dr. Ethan Walker explain these relationships helped me understand something important. The natural answer to eye fatigue is not a single miracle solution. It's a combination of habits that work together to support the health of the eyes over time. Taking regular visual breaks, reducing continuous screen exposure, staying hydrated, and ensuring the body receives essential nutrients all contribute to maintaining healthier vision. As this understanding began to settle in, the question that started this journey became clearer. Why do so many people feel that their eyes are tired all the time? The answer lies in the intersection of modern habits and biological needs. Our visual systems evolved for a world very different from the one we live in today. Long hours of digital focus, reduced blinking, artificial lighting, and nutritional imbalances create conditions that place constant pressure on our eyes. But there is also encouraging news. When people begin to understand these mechanisms, they gain the ability to make changes that protect their vision. Small adjustments in daily routines can make meaningful differences over time. And if you want to explore these strategies further in a practical way, we've also placed a resource in the first link of the description that explains how to maintain good vision, avoid cataracts, and learn about the vitamins that support eye health in a clear and simple format. Many people find it helpful because it organizes the information in a way that is easy to apply in everyday life. What stayed with me most throughout this journey is how valuable our vision truly is. We rely on it constantly, yet we rarely stop to think about how to protect it until discomfort appears. Understanding the causes of eye fatigue is more than just solving a daily annoyance. It's about preserving one of the most important senses we have. Dr. Ethan Walker often reminds viewers that knowledge is one of the most powerful tools for prevention. When we learn how the eyes function and what they need to stay healthy, we gain the ability to support them long before serious problems appear. If this story helped you understand your eyes a little better, I invite you to continue this journey with me. Subscribe to the channel and join us in the next videos, where we continue exploring the science of vision, nutrition, and the small decisions that can help protect the way we see the world.